I'm Chetan. I'm here to present a project of AdWorld, ads based on images. With the world getting completely online, advertisers must innovate to increase the sales of the product. The idea at hand was to use continuously feed data like image or video, and on the go produce ads for that specific image or video. In that pursuit, I started exploring about image object detection, and these are the data collection process that I did. Started with the Google's OpenImage V6 dataset and leveraged OpenImage PyPy API to download object images with annotations of them. Uh, Data was basically had image data and its specific annotated data. So this is how uh, on an this is how the data look like basically. So every image like this had its own annotation. So for example, this, if you see, is a image, and at this specific coordinates, a square coordinates, we have some sort of clothing. Another example, this is a photo, and at the specific coordinates of this image we have something called a table. So this is a table. So like that we basically collected data, cleaned them, kept in a place, and then we started training on them. But before that, I want to talk about object detection as a technique. We used uh, basically uh, we have these pre-trained models which are kind of powerful enough to detect variety of items. So of those, RetinaNet, YOLO V3, YOLO V3 Tiny are the three pre-trained models that I tried to leverage in my project. So RetinaNet has 80 classes, YOLO 3 has around 50 classes that it can detect, and YOLO V3 Tiny has comparatively less, like maybe 15 to 20, but it is very fast to detect. And going forward, I used YOLO V3 to do transfer learning. So RetinaNet is based on Coco dataset, and it has these classes. These are around 80 classes that it can detect. Give it an input image, and basically when you take the prediction out of it, this is how you get it. So using this image, when I try to detect a model, when I run the model on it, this is the prediction that I get. So it is able to detect this is a truck and this is a car, like this, with an annotation with it. This is another example. So this is how I basically designed my application. So if I know the application, if I know the object, the class that image has, I can be able to map it to some kind of category, and advertisements can be also mapped to some category. So whenever I have an object, I will map it to an object category, and all the object categories will have some sort of advertisements, and we'll be displaying those advertisements. So basically that, so joining on object to object category and then to advertisements. So this is one of the examples. This is an Django application in which I have created uh, uh, different tables in which I can say TV is a type of utility, and this is a in information, and from object to category, and this is from category to advertisement. So like this. So TV is an object, and advertisement, a subwoofer is connected to the utility. Sorry, so, subwoofer is connected to utility. So whenever I detect TV, I should be displaying subwoofer. So this is how the advertisements will be produced. So this was the image that I gave. We found out that there is a TV here. So according to TV, I should be displaying utilities advertisements. So subwoofer and couch advertisement came out. After that, I learned basically I extended YOLO V3 using transfer learning. Transfer learning was very intense, memory intense, resource intensive work. I collected around 300 images, 3000 images, sorry, 3000 images, and tried to learn it, basically do the transfer learning on YOLO V3. Turns out that it was very huge, and normal Google Colab it could not handle it. Going forward, I also bought Google Colab Pro, and on that I tried to train it, and it was expected that around 200 epochs were required, but for one epoch was taking 3000 seconds. So that comes out to around 15 days to train for 3000 images for 200 epochs. So that was very huge. But even then, I tried to train it for the max of 24 hours, which is Google Colab Pro's limit. At the max 24 hours, I was able to hit map accuracy of 50%. This is a snapshot of how my model was trained eventually. So you can see 3000 seconds approximately was taking. This is the TensorBoard loss plot. So when I started training, it slowly went, the loss went back, and this was the first iteration when I stopped my training because the Google Colab disconnected, and then I restarted it here. So once again it went in, and it slowly went down, and it went down, the loss went down up to around uh, 3%. But loss went up to around 3%, but the accuracy, map accuracy was 50%. uh, so extending this idea to videos was also the next thing, because a continuous flow of data would come in. So the idea was to split the images in 20 frames per image, and then running the basic model again on it. And on the overall image detected, we'll be performing ad generation. This is a very quick video of how uh, detection would work. Yeah. So this is how all the image objects will be caught, and will be producing ads on them. Application is actually hosted on AWS. I'll quickly show you a demo. So this is the landing page. Where I have ResNet, YOLO, Tiny, Custom, and Video. When I go to ResNet ad, uh, I will be giving an image. So basically this. And if I give it, I upload it, it will basically load the model, load the image, trim it, give it to the model, and model is going to predict an output. Yeah. So we detected that there is a Caesar. Caesar belongs to a kitchen item, and therefore Nestle, Maggie, Haldiram's onion paratha, these are the advertisements that uh, I have set it up in backend. I'll have a different example. I'll do one on YOLO. This. Yep. So I detected that basically model detected that these are the cars in the image. So if there is a car, there is a vehicle, and so for vehicle, Odonil fragrance is something that I want to advertise. So like that, similarly, there is going to be YOLO Tiny and custom ad. This is a video input example. If I given video, yeah. So coming coming to this, so these are the items that we could identify, and these are the advertisements. So downloading the image, yes, downloading the video. If you look at it, so these are the way, this is the way that objects are being detected. And yeah, and these are the advertisements that I have produced on this. Going forward, this can be extended to live feed as well. As we have video already in this place, we can just extend it to live video capture as well, and live advertisement generation as well. This was a very good experience developing transfer learning all about pre-trained models, doing transfer learning, and using that model basically to do something useful. Thank you.